This is Good Morning Mumbai with Hrishi K.
We're in the center of a huge data privacy discussion, considering the fact that, over the last couple of years, the Aadhaar card was launched in India. Many questions were raised about privacy of personal data. Where do you stand on that?
Well, I think people are right to be nervous about the privacy of their data. Who owns that data? They're traveling through the web, and people are essentially spying on them all the time. Now, they don't care about what an individual is doing, but they are using that data to target advertising to you, sometimes in ways that you don't want it to be targeted. So I think this is a very big issue, and if you look at what's happening in Europe, we have this new legislation called GDPR, which is very boring and technical, but in essence it means companies can't just track you and send you all this advertising and all the wrong stuff that you don't want. And that's actually going to become, I think, international. Everybody cares about this. We are actually putting all of our stuff on the blockchain. We've got a new product coming along, which means that everything will be accountable. Every piece of data that you give to us will have a receipt on the blockchain, meaning you know how it's being used by companies. We think we have to have real transparency and protect people's privacy, so that you know when you join a panel like YouGov. And by the way, if you go to in.yougov.com, you can join that panel. If you do that, your privacy is protected. We don't allow people to misuse your data, and we are very transparent about that. The whole world is now being essentially tracked by somebody, in fact, by hundreds of different companies and agencies. We need to really get to grips with that, because people are nervous about it.
Well, we've talked a fair share of how you use the data and the analysis for polls, as in elections, and a little bit about corporate India, as it were. Let's sign off with Hollywood. You've done some excellent work with studios in and off Sunset Boulevard.
Yes, the Hollywood, of course you've got Bollywood here, which I hope we get into one day, but in Hollywood, the Hollywood studios, they use our data quite extensively to help them with their marketing campaigns. So they've invested a huge amount of money in making a movie. They now wanted to get the maximum number of bums on seats. And you don't do that just by launching. You have to have careful research to see where is the audience for that, and where does the audience get its information from. So not only how do you advertise it, but where do you advertise it. And that again requires a lot of detailed knowledge about media usage and so forth. So we have become a significant player in this industry, in the entertainment industry, in helping people to target their marketing to maximize their audiences.
Wonderful. Stephan, it's been an absolute pleasure. Before you go, would you throw out coordinates once again where people can get in touch with YouGov right here in India?
Yes, they can join the panel at in.yougov.com, and YouGov India is our social media handle, and we'd love to hear from them.
Wonderful. Have a wonderful stay here in Mumbai City and a safe trip back. Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Messages and back.